Landing a job is very much like dating.
It's just always awkward.
Because you're intentionally trying to go down the funnel towards employment, marriage, and is this a soulmate, and we're not sure.
Hey guys, it's Camille. Job interviews are always stressful, and during this pandemic, it might seem even more so. But at least if you're doing an online job interview, they can't really see how much you're sweating. I've been social distancing for so long, it feels like I hardly even remember how to interact with people. So I was wondering if you had any tips on how to make sure I'm prepared.
Literally practice an interview. Get with a friend or family member that you trust. Video this. You can also do it in the mirror.
See how you look, how you sound. Like, how confident was I? What would you recommend I do better?
Practice does make perfect.
That's a great idea, because then you know exactly how you're coming across. But how can I prepare for the actual content of the interview?
It's totally okay to ask who's interviewing you, and you should just research the heck out of them.
Why are they hiring for this role? And why are you going to be valuable?
Read an article that they've posted. Check out some of their work online. And then try to tailor your experience to be complimentary.
Yeah, I always do my homework. The person feels like you put in the work and that you're really interested. It sets you up for success for sure. Is there anything specific I should keep in mind for a remote job interview?
Dress for the interview, down to your shoes, even if they're only gonna see you from here up. If you have on sweatpants and flip-flops, you're probably not going to be as energetic as you might want to be.
Having things in the shot that can generate discussion, not like, oh, my summa cum laude diploma, I've been looking for that. It should be personal, obviously appropriate, but personal. I had this huge poster of me in a play behind me while I was doing the workshop. It was a nice icebreaker.
That's a really good idea. Okay, so what's really gonna make me stand out?
My number one top secret interview hack. You should always ask at the end of every interview, do you have any concerns that I can address for you right now?
Do you have any doubts about my ability to perform in this role?
You're addressing everything now. You're not giving that person any time to mull over what they think would have been the right answer.
Is there anything special I should do after the interview?
Once you had an interview, you want to send a follow-up email thanking them for their time.
Letting someone know how much you're fit for the role.
One of the things that you could do is offer a creative solution for one of the problems that you may have discussed during the interview. I rarely receive emails like that, so you will stand out.
Thank you guys so much. I seriously feel way better about my next interview. Practice your interview responses with a friend or in front of a mirror. Ask who's interviewing you and do your research. Dress your best from head to toe, and yes, please wear pants. Have a professional background that ideally includes a conversation starter. Ask if you can address any concerns or doubts the interviewer might have, and always follow up after an interview with a thank you email. There are definitely a lot of bad things you can put in the background, and there are things that you don't think about, like a lot of people have some avant-garde artwork that you wouldn't necessarily want an employer to see.